Hey kids, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island, giving you a very festive Christmas holiday look today. I have a bunch of music videos that I want to do in the TikTok and Facebook Reel format today, and so I decided to do a very holiday-themed, Christmassy look. I knew I wanted to do a green eyeshadow because I was going to be doing a lot of red in the outfit and red lip, so I felt that, you know, Christmas holiday, I always think red and green, and I love green eyeshadow, so I felt it was best to do a green eyeshadow look with all this red and this gold too. I feel that that's very Christmassy and in the holiday spirit. Now the palette I decided to use today was one that I've only used once before in a video. Yeah, and that was the one and only time I used it. I haven't really used it since, because if you watch my past videos, you know about everything that happened with me health-wise. I'm really just getting back into things now. But it's the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palette, and the last video I did with this palette, let me show you the palette. Very beautiful rainbow palette. I used this yellow and brown column, and I decided today to use this green column, and I used all of these green tones, but I really wanted a lighter shimmer towards the inside of the lid. So what I did was, because I wanted to just stick with Blend Bunny, I hopped into the Dollhouse palette, and we used, what did we use? We used a little bit of this color, Chantilly, and for the most part on the eyelid I used this color, which is called Lace. It's my favorite color in this palette. I mean, I just love how that looks on the eyelid, you know, but I shouldn't be telling you how I feel about the look really until the end of the video, but you know, I'm not good at hiding it. I mean, I think you have a pretty good idea what I feel about this look. Now, as I've been doing in my past few videos, while I was filming getting ready, I was also on TikTok Live. I keep saying it, you know, TikTok, they just love me over there. I get so many thousands of views. Way more than I get here on YouTube. Don't know why. Why don't you love me, YouTube? Love me, YouTube. Love me like TikTok, please, please. Anyway, so that's what was going on while I was doing most of my makeup. I was on TikTok Live, and it's the weirdest thing. You know, I always start with gluing down my eyebrows for my TikTok Lives, and I don't know, people they go crazy watching me glue down the eyebrows. They're like, what are you doing? What is that? Is that glue? Why are your eyebrows purple? What's going on? And other people are like, just shave them off. Wax them off. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You know, I'm not going to look like, you know, I would look like some kind of alien freak if I walked around without eyebrows. It just would not suit me, you know. No disrespect to anybody else who wants to do that, but personally for me, it's not gonna work. So I will continue to glue down my eyebrows, and I think the eyebrows came out pretty good today. So I'm pretty happy with those. So without any further ado, let's hop into me showing you how I created this look today using the Blend Bunny Primal palette and a little bit of the Blend Bunny Dollhouse palette. Okay, so I'm back. I did my base foundation, glued the eyebrows down, new eyebrows, cream contouring and highlighting, eyeshadow primer down. I used my P. Louise base. This is the lightest one. And we're ready now to start doing some eyeshadow. I'm going for a green look today. The Blend Bunny Primal palette. I only used this once before in a video, and I used the yellow column, and today we're going for the green column, and I may be pulling in some colors from the Dollhouse too, the Dollhouse palette. But right now, let's start with the darkest green, and that's this color called Camouflage. And I guess we'll be blending that out with Toxin and Luna there. If I'm making some comments that don't seem to make sense to you, that's because all my TikTok friends are right here. Hello, TikTok. You're with me while I'm filming for YouTube. So we're going to go in with the darkest color, this green, and wow, what a great green that is. It's almost like a black, but it's not. That will be great for giving us some nice depth in the eye look. So I love to have a really deep dark crease and then a lighter lid. That's what I like. And oh, this Blend Bunny palette. The colors, the shadows, so pigmented, and they just blend out so nicely. That was just one dip. Gave me a nice wash of color. Thank you, Simply Here. Thank you. Okay. Looking good already. And that was just like one dip. We're going to go back in with another dip. And this is a Blend Bunny brush. I forget how many were in the kit. When I went to do my makeup, pull-out brushes, I only was able to find 3. Really nice. Very happy with that so far. Going for a green look today. I plan on doing some little Christmas videos where I'll be doing my own singing. Oh, thank you, Ann Howe. Thank you. Alright, some color switching the brush off. I want to go in with that color Toxin, lighter green, and sort of an acid green. How do you avoid fallout? I'm being asked how I avoid fallout. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get the fallout and I just, well, the best way, if I'm thinking about it, if I'm really smart, I put like a layer of powder down. So if I get fallout, I can just brush it away. I don't find, really, that I get fallout with the Blend Bunny shadows. So, that's one of the things that I love. Blend Bunny shadows. That's the other thing. Some formulas of eyeshadow, are you just going to get more fallout. Sometimes it's like that because it's very pigmented, but they don't put a lot of binder in, so that's why they're more powdery. I mean, I don't find that with the Blend Bunny formula. Blending that out with Toxin. I'm going to color switch the brush again, and I'm going to go in with that really pale green called Luna. And the one thing I love about the Blend Bunny pastels is they're so pigmented. They're really, really good. Usually pastels are so chalky, they just don't have a lot of pigmentation, and I don't find that with the Blend Bunny. formula. The pastels are just so good. See YouTube, see TikTok, see what we've got. I still have a lot more blending to do. Is Blend Bunny the palette you're using? Yes, I'm using the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palette. I have so much foundation on the lips; they're so dry. Hate that. Okay, so YouTube, that's basically what I'm doing with this eye. I'm going to go back in with all the same colors, re-intensify it. Then I'm going to do the same on this side, cut my crease, and I'll be right back after that. Okay, so I'm back. I continued blending out the eye. I did the same on the other side, and I cut the crease with some LA Girl. Is this LA Girl? Yes, LA Girl Pro Conceal. These things are so good. The white, the orange for color correcting, and you can get them at the drugstore. You don't need like high-end. Those things work great, especially the white and the orange. So cut the crease. I put some NYIiiice glitter primer down on this side, and we're going to go in on the outside edge. I'm going to use this green shimmer from the Primal palette. Let me just show it to you here. That's it there. Isn't that beautiful? But then on the inside of the lid, I'm going to go in with something from the Dollhouse palette. There it is for you, TikTok. It's a beautiful, beautiful, highly reflective shimmer. So that's what we're going to use on the outside edge, as we're going for this greeny kind of look. Let's find the right brush. Oops. Make sure there's nothing on it. And let's go in with that color Slither on this outside edge. May have to go back and do some more blending. TikTok loves the shimmer. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. As I told you, YouTube, I am live on TikTok at the moment with my TikTok friends for some reason. I don't know why, but they enjoy seeing me doing my makeup on TikTok. Who knew? Who knew? In the eye, it doesn't seem as reflective. Let's try with the finger. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. It's not exactly what I wanted. What's that, Jillian? It's your shimmering personality we love as much as your shadows. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's not as much oomph as I thought there would be. So I'm hopping into the Dollhouse palette. That's for you, TikTok. This is the Dollhouse palette, and I'm gonna go in with, what are we gonna go in with? Should I go in with this color? Sort of greeny. Thinking. I'm thinking maybe putting a little that down and then some of that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So a little bit of that, and then, oops, where'd the white paler shimmer go? So like that. We're going to try it. As I always say, it's just makeup. If, if you're not happy with it, you can always take it off. And actually, if all of this isn't exactly what I want, I have something else that I can hop into. See, why is it like not looking very reflective? I don't know why. I don't know why. Hi, Toni. You're very entertaining, plus teaching, and definitely not rude. Thank you for a wonderful show. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome, Tiger Lily. Wet the brush. Yeah, I could wet the brush. I hate to wet my brushes. I mean, I know that technique. Let's go in with this lace. Now, I remember this was like, oh yes, that's much, much sparklier. I went outside the line though. See, that one is much more sparkly. I remember that about that color. A little bit of fallout from it, but that's okay. I'm just going to bring it over those other colors. Yes, yeah. Sometimes I use my finger for shimmers too. But that color lace, that's doing now what I wanted it to do. So giving me more of a sparkly shimmer. Okay, that I'm happy with. Very happy with that. Very nice. Yes, now it's really nice and sparkly, that inner corner. I mean when you see the difference from there to there. Very nice. Okay, so I'm very happy with how this looks. So I'm going to hop off camera and do the same on this side. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back. I finished this eye off. I did a little liner work. I have my inner wing, which I've just been doing more and more, trying to get like a better inner wing. So I don't know if I've succeeded or not, but this is what we came up with, and I think I'm happy with it. So also remove the tape so you can see that sharp edge that I have now from having the tape down and doing the eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in now back to the Primal palette, and I'm using that dark green camouflage. And I think we're going to go in pretty far with it. And then we're going to do white in the waterline. I want to see if that gives me a much more open eye look. Okay, there we have it. I just need to blend it out a little bit more. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, friend. Thank you, hand. Thank you for the hearts. I'm just going to blend that out a little bit there, so it's a little softer looking. Okay, like that. Not going crazy with it, but I think you can see what a difference it makes with the under eye shadow. And now I want to put some white in this waterline. I think that's really going to open the eye up. Just like that. Yep, look at that. See the difference? I'm going to show TikTok. That's with the under eye shadow and the white in the waterline, and there it is without, and you can see what a difference it makes. Okay, and just for fun, YouTube, let me do my mascara for you so you can see what that adds. Usually I do this off camera, but we're going to do this eye on camera for you, YouTube. And this is my Essence Lash Paradise Lash Princess. Essence Lash Princess. Waterproof. My favorite mascara. Very inexpensive. Get it at Ulta. I just like to put a little mascara on the top lashes. I don't have to go crazy because we're doing a big false lash, but I do like to do some mascara there. And a lot of mascara on the bottom lash. I don't know about other people, but I find this mascara, this Essence Lash Princess, is so good, and I've never had it like transfer. Some mascaras on the bottom lashes, it's like a few hours after you have it on, it's like transferring to the under eye. Do you ever accidentally get mascara on your shadow? Yes. If you ever get, I'm being asked on TikTok, do I ever get eyeshadow on the shadow? Not usually on the shadow, but a lot of times I'll get like all of a sudden you get a drop on the face. Just gotta wait till it's completely dry, and then take like a spoolie. I'm trying to see, do I have a spoolie here? Spoolie anywhere? Like, you know, like that, the spoolie, and wait till it's completely dry, and you can like just brush it away. Okay. I like to get my bottom lashes really coated and spidery looking. I don't find that I need to do bottom lashes because my lashes are pretty thick. I've had many a cisgender woman see my eyelashes, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so jealous of your lashes." A little bit more. Like I said, I like the bottom lash to be very built up, very spidery, and it's so much easier than doing a bottom lash. I hate the faces we make when we're doing mascara. It's like so attractive. Alright, but there it is. I have the mascara, and you can see, you know, the work that I did on the bottom of the eye with the shadow, white in the waterline, and the mascara makes such a big difference on the look. Very dramatic. Okay, YouTube. That's everything that I'm going to be doing on the eye. I'm going to go off camera, complete this eye, and then I'm going to complete the rest of the face. When I come back to you, YouTube, it will be with the completed drag look, finished from head to toe. So stay tuned. And I'm back. And here it is, my finished holiday Christmas themed drag look. What do you all think? Leave a comment down below. So now, of course, I have to fill you in on what I did to finish up the look when I went off camera. Obviously, it's my drag contouring and highlighting. For blush, my holy grail, the Chaotic Cosmetics Bangin' Blush Palette. My favorite color, Guilty, this orangey coral shade. I can't help it, can't live without it. Don't cancel me. For my highlight, which you can see, it's blinding, BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette, and I used this color Strobe. It is everything. Look at that. It is just blinding. I think I'm even going to do a little on the lips there. Why not? And of course, on the lips themselves, I had two Kaleidos lip tonics that I wanted to use. The base is a matte red, and it's called Ambition. And then on top of that, I have I had a metallic red, and this is called Collision. So I did those, and then a little bit of shimmer eyeshadow, and then you just saw me do a little bit of the BH Cosmetics strobe highlight on top of that. And I really like how it looks. And then, of course, the contacts. Wig done by my husband, custom jewelry by my good friend Alexis Flame, and our, Mrs. Claus themed outfit. And even did nails, because I'm going to be doing some videos. And I have to say, I'm really, really over the moon with how this looks. I love, love, love the look. I'm probably going to be duplicating this for my upcoming show at New Bar, a fundraiser for the Transgender Day of Remembrance here on Long Island. And it's a whole, holiday Christmas theme. We were calling it Toni's Rockin' Reindeer Bash, and if you come down there on December 17th, you will see me sporting this look. I love it. I love it. So, of course, for most of this look, I used the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Primal palette. Again, this is the palette. I used this green column. I don't know, I have to say, I wasn't that crazy about Slither. For some reason, it was a little lackluster on my eyes. I don't know why. It's probably just me. So, I mean, I did use some of that on the outer edge for blending, but then the majority of the lid, I grabbed the Dollhouse palette, and my favorite color in this palette is this white shimmer called Lace. It's just so good. I wish I had like a whole palette just of that one color. I swear, if they ever come out with it like in a single, I'm gonna buy multiple backups of that color. I just love that color so much. I love it on the lid. It's just so sparkly, so blinding. I just love it. So all in all, I have to say I'm really, really happy with how this look came out. As you saw, I was on TikTok Live while I was doing the makeup, and everybody on TikTok loved it too. And I don't know, TikTok loves me. TikTok loves me. My getting ready with me for this video, I had almost 25,000 viewers tuning in to watch me getting ready. I don't know why I can't get those numbers on YouTube. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing wrong, YouTube. You just don't love me as much as TikTok, I guess. But I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. My getting ready with, on live with TikTok while I'm doing my YouTubes. It seems to be the way that I should go going forward. Now, if you like this video, then please hit the like button down below. As long as you're clicking on the like button, you might as well click on the subscribe and the notification bell. I mean, you're already clicking down there. It's just another couple of clicks. Come on. So, that's all I have for you today, kids. I'm really happy with this look. I have some little music videos that I'm going to be shooting for TikTok and Facebook. So, please make sure that you're following me over there, too. And that's all I have for you today. So, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.